मुझे छू के तू गुजर रोजाना रोजाना.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now, once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers or low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, today I'm going to do my best to upload about 3 reactions, and I will let you know on these particular artists as I'm going along. So my second reaction of today, we are going to India, and I don't know the specific places in India, so I need you guys to help me out. This was on the back end of me reacting to Abhijit sing. Amazing vocals, mind-blowing. So now this is a female artist that has been recommended to me, and I'm going to give a number of shout-outs and read a number of comments in a little while. But this particular artist is Shreya Ghoshal, and I hope I'm saying her first name right. Is it Shreya or Shreya? Let me know. This particular song is called Sunn Raha Hai Rozana, and I hope I'm pronouncing the name once again right and giving it some justice. Now, because I don't know anything about this particular artist, I went onto Wikipedia just to find out a little bit more about her. What can I share with you guys? And this is what this is what's on Wikipedia. So Shreya Ghoshal, born 12th of March 1984, an Indian playback singer. Let me know what a playback singer is. She has received 4 National Film Awards, 4 Kerala State Films Awards, 2 Tamil Nadu State Films Awards. So Tamil, that's in West India. So is she West Indian then? 7 Filmfare Awards, 10 Filmfare Awards South. She has recorded songs from films and albums in various Indian languages, has established herself as a leading playback, once again, singer of Indian so is playback sort of like an old, I don't know, let me know, I'm just guessing now. Ghoshal, and I hope I'm pronouncing her, so I'm not really confident in saying her name right, honestly, I'm not. Ghoshal aspired to become a playback singer in the early age, and at the age of 4, she started learning music. At the age of 6, started her formal training in classical music. At the age of 16, she was noticed by a former filmmaker, Sanjay Leena Bhansali, I hope I'm saying that name right, when she entered and won a television competition. It's a reality show called Saragilma. Following that, she made her Bollywood playbook singing debut with Bashali romantic drama Divas, and that was in 2002. For which she received a National Film Awards, Filmfare Award, Best Female Playback Singer, Filmfare R.D. Burman Award, and Musical Talent. She's got everything in the bag, hasn't she? Wow. So that's a little insight. Please go to Wikipedia and check out more about her. She sounds absolutely amazing. I'm looking forward to actually reacting to her music. Right, let's go into and do a number of shout-outs and then go straight into my reaction. So, Nish Kumar Neville, it goes, give me awards live, a set songs for Abhijit sings. You can see the expressions. That's my first review. I done Alala Ishqa, Ishq. See, I'm so bad with names on pronunciations. But you know what? I thoroughly enjoy the textures, vocals, what sprang to me. I really do. We're going to Boo Pradeni Hal. Good morning. Subjahati Pramanik goes, lovely reactions. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. We're going to some more. What's I'm going scrolling down? I'm only giving shout outs and names to on the Abhijit and not from everything else. Amam how can you have 2 V's in your name? Vasada. Is that Vasada? There you go. Amon Vasada. It goes, Saman Ali, audition performance, Indian classical, great singer. Thank you very much. And you've given me some more as well. React on Abhijit Singh, and got Ariat, Ajab Badat, and Do Love performance. And it's got some more, many more as well. So thank you very much for that. One more, Rishpaviv. Burva, welcome to India music, mate. Thank you very much. So look, let's go on to my second reaction of today. And like I said, this is Shreya Ghoshal. And please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. This song is Sunn Raha Hai, I hope I'm saying the name right, and Rozana. That was a mouthful, but you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it? like, and the first thing you're like, what's going on? Like I said, in the first instance, you're like, what's going on? Everything looks blurry and fuzzy. And then you're relying on the other senses to make sense because your eyes just completely failed you. And then you hear the sweet softness of the violin that comes in and is pleasing you to your ears. And then you, out of nowhere, you hear this, something like that. And it's got you straight into a lovely picture. It's almost like they don't want you to focus with your eyes. Listen, concentrate more with your ears. Bring in your other senses and not just rely on your eyes, so to speak. So I love the way how she's got me in the zone to appreciate her and appreciate what's going on right about now, or what's going to happen right about now. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Right, she's one thing. I don't know why she needs any backing vocals, backing singers. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 them there. Just by hearing the intro of what she's about to do or what she is doing, she's got me. Not even hooked. I'm not talking about she's got me hooked. Soon she went and she done some riff in there, and the way how she done that riff, it was like a feather in a needle pointing, pushing right into my body. It resonated right through me. It really did. So with that, I'm thinking, well, what's the backing vocals gonna do? If she's doing that, what kind of texture or element that can they bring as an added bonus to her vocals? I don't think there is. I hope I'm gonna be surprised, but I don't think there's gonna be. I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Okay, so it's what I see is a kind of a fusion of, I say 70% of sort of like a modern element of there, where it's giving you that saying in the current element of the music industry, but with the other percentage is sort of like not forgetting your roots elements. So at the beginning, the intro made me feel kind of very grounded. But on this part here, it's kind of let me loose a little bit regarding the terms of how I can compare it with modern day music at the moment. And when I mean modern day music, I don't mean modern day Western music. I'm talking about modern day music as a whole. What modern day people are doing at the moment. Some people are doing folk and staying with the old traditionals, and some bringing the new flavors. What I'm seeing here is a fusion. So now I understand the reason why she has these additional singers. And for that, it makes sense now. Okay, I'm going to go back just a little bit. Did you hear that? You know, oh, wow. So that's my poor attempt. I am so sorry. But you know what? Look, tell me if you guys don't do exactly the same thing. When you hear a riff that is like, what? The first thing you automatically do is A, either rewind it back, or two, try and attempt or do a poor attempt of trying to reconstruct that same kind of riff. Whether it be in your bathroom or outside or in the car or whatever have you, you do always will attempt to do a kind of line of a singer or an artist that you thoroughly enjoy to listen to or respect in some ways. And just what happened here, my poor attempt. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little bit.
Yara.
I love that. Is there a fusion between traditional instruments with modern instruments? Because at the beginning, I was hearing traditional Indian instruments along with the violin. The violin came in subtly, or was that just me in my mind? And there's absolutely no traditional instruments in there right now. And what you're hearing the guitar, you're hearing a couple of bongos, you're hearing the piano, you know, and you're hearing the violins, and everything else is just your imagination. Is that what's happening right about now? Let me know. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little bit. We got cellos, 4 cellos. She's gone digital as well. It is me. Even just there, where it had like the dun 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 dun, then it had a little bass line and a simplistic drum pattern formation happening there. It sounded a lot more that was happening. So it was me just trying to push on, add additional instruments when there's no instruments that was actually playing. It gave me that feeling. And when she's singing, it's like she's got a sweet, amazing, sensational voice, but every time when she's singing, it's like there's almost an added on instrument that I'm kind of inventing to be in the background of when she's singing as well. So am I inventing my own kind of rhythm and pattern with it? But her voice is just leading me every kind of places. It's unreal. It's really lovely. I like it. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little bit. So I see, you know, she mentioned Rozana a number of times, but I'm listening to the riffs actually. She's up there. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, I'm loving this. I didn't expect to get so engrossed in this as the way how I am right now. I really didn't expect that. I'm going to go back just a little bit, just a little bit. Did you hear that? Yeah. Number one, apologies for my rubbish, poor attempt of trying to copy her, what she's doing. But I'm sorry. I just can't help it. Wow. Wow. I'm going to go back just a little bit. Amazing. I'm going to go back I just want to hear that bit again. Sorry. There was something in there. What
अपने करम की करदाई कर दे धर भी तू निगाहें सुन रहा है ना तू.
So that was Shreya Ghoshal, and I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. I really am. The song was, and I've got here, Sunn Raha Hai Rozana, and wow, I'm not too sure if this was the best song to react to for the first time, but it was a live performance, and that was what mattered. I like to react on a live performance before there's anything. I like to listen to the lyrics before I put on the subtitles, so I get the feel of the way how she's singing, the textures how she's singing, and before I go back into it and put on the subtitles to understand what she's talking about and anything else. I feel that somewhat, if you don't understand the language, then you're not going to get the same impact as someone that does, because once you put the subtitles on, you're reading it, your eyes going down like this, then you're listening, and you're doing so many different kind of things. So I like to break it down. I like to listen to the song in its all entirety, and then after I've listened to the song, then I'll put the subtitles on after, and then listen to the song again, and then and make that connection that way. My body is way ahead of it. It understands every kind of language in the universe, because it's music, and music always it has some kind of, I don't know what the perfect word to say, but as you know, music has many kind of hearts and ways and shape forms, and it doesn't come in colors. It has no, boundaries. It's just there, and it has an impact on us emotionally in every kind of way. And so it doesn't matter about the language it's saying, is your body understands it. That's what I'm saying. And then it's your brain just got to play catch up. So all I've got to do is go back into it, put the subtitles on for my brain to catch up and gets it, what my body already understands. The instruments in itself, as towards the end, I did see traditional instruments in there. So it wasn't my mind playing tricks on me. It was just very, very subtle in the background, which was really, really lovely. I understood that. The modern influences that came into it, the fusion between two, it marinated really, really, really well. At the beginning, when it gave you that kind of grounded home feeling, and then when she puts a lovely voice onto it and riffs through what the instruments are doing, it was like, oh, lovely, a match made in heaven. It was really, really perfect. And then you got the modern instruments that's coming in, and it accompanied it really, really lovely. I didn't expect it to accompany it that really, really well, but I was pleasantly surprised by that. So that was really nice. I do not know which song to go on to next to do my next reaction on that, so I'm expecting you guys to help me out on that one. But as in for my first ever experience of this particular artist, I am thoroughly pleasantly surprised in how effortless she made it sound. She reminds me of in the way how Shinez Gill does her thing, you know, the effortless emotions that she pours into it, but hitting these striking amazing riffs that has you on a harp. It just has you, controls you, and does whatever it wants you to do. You know, it controls you. You know, it demands, the vocals demands to control the audience on his every kind of emphasis and emotions on there. It really does. And she has a lovely way of doing it. And for that reason, I salute you. Brilliant.